Hi everyone, this is Hani from NRI Institute of Technology. So today I'm going to discuss about exploring and understanding the data. So here I'm going to discuss about introduction, data exploration and preparation, exploring the numerical variables, visualization of numerical variables. So now let us see the introduction of this. So when it comes to exploring and understanding the data, it's all about diving into the world of information and uncovering valuable insights. So in today's data-driven world, being able to make sense of data is crucial for making decisions. Whether you're analyzing trends, identifying patterns, or extracting meaningful information, exploring and understanding data can help you gain a deeper understanding of various phenomena. By exploring and understanding data, you can identify trends, detect anomalies, and make predictions. So it's like solving a puzzle where each piece of data contributes to the bigger picture. And we can emphasize the practical application of data exploration and understanding, such as improving business strategies, optimizing process, or enhancing customer experiences. So now let us see data exploration. So data exploration involves gathering and organizing the data, while data understanding focus on analyzing and interpreting it. When it comes to exploring and understanding data, there are a few key steps you can follow. So firstly, you need to gather the data you need and ensure it's in the format that you can work with. Then you can start it by cleaning and pre-processing the data to remove any inconsistencies or errors. After that, you can perform various analysis and visualizations to uncover patterns and insights. Finally, you can interpret the results and draw the conclusions based on your finding. So come, in order to make it easy to understand, let us discuss an example. So imagine you have a dataset of customer feedback for a skincare brand. To explore the data, you can start by organizing it and cleaning any inconsistencies. Then you can analyze the feedback of customers to identify common issues that customers are experiencing. This could involve using natural language process techniques to extract keywords or sentiment analysis to understand the overall tone of the feedback. So by understanding the data, you can uncover variable insights like the most common skincare concerns among the customers. These insights can guide product development, marketing strategies, and customer support feedback. So remember, exploring and understanding data is an ongoing process that allows you to continuously improve and adapt based on the insight gains. So let us see steps for data exploration, that how it works. So firstly, data exploration involves systematically examining and investigating the data to uncover meaningful insights and patterns. So let us see the first step, that is data collection. So we can collect the data from various sources from online, like we have a website called Kaggle and many more in order to collect the data, or we can even collect the real data. So next is coming data cleaning. So while we are collecting data from various sources, we have the data which is present in the raw data. So we need to clean that data. This data exploration starts with cleaning, which involves removing or rectifying these issues to ensure data accuracy. So next, let us see descriptive statistics. Analysts use descriptive statistics to summarize the medians, standard deviation, and correlations to gain an initial understanding of the data. So next is data visualization. Visualization tools like charts, graphs represent the data visually. This aids in identifying trends, outliers, and patterns that might not be apparent in tabular form. Next is pattern recognition. Analyst applies statistical techniques to identify patterns and relationships within the data. For example, they may look for seasonality in stock price movements, correlation between asset classes. Next is anomaly detection. So detecting anomalies or outliers is very essential. Unusual data points can signify errors, frauds, or significant market events. Data exploration helps in flagging and investigating these anomalies. Next is hypothesis testing. Analysts may formulate hypotheses about the data, such as, do interest rate changes affect stock price? They then use statistical tests to confirm or reject these hypotheses. And at last, we have iterative process. So data exploration is often an iterative process where analysts continuously refine their understanding of the data and iterate through these steps to gain deeper insights. So next, let us see exploring the numerical variables. So numerical data, as the name suggests, consists of numbers. It represents quantitative information and can be measured and counted. This data type is often used to perform mathematical operations and statistical analysis. So let us see the characteristics of numerical data. So first one is quantifiable. That means numerical data, it can be counted, measured, and written as the number for numerical variables. For example, a person's height, the substance temperature, or the number of products sold. Next one is arithmetic operations. So numerical data can undergo arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So next, coming to ordered. Ordered means it often has a natural order. For instance, numbers 1, 2, 3 and so on represent a clear and meaningful progression. And next one is unit of measurement. It is associated with unit of measures such as inches, meters, kilograms, or dollars. These units give context and meaning to the number. So next, let us see the types of numerical variables. So in this, we have two types. First one is discrete and other one is continuous. So discrete data consists of distinct and separate variables. These values are typically integers and do not have fractional or decimal components. So let us see some of the examples of discrete data. First one is number of students in that class. You can't have a fraction of a students. It is a whole in a number. So next one is number of cars in a parking lot. So you can't have half a car. So these all are discrete data. Next one is number of customer complaints. Complaints are usually counted as a whole numbers. Discrete data is often represented as a count or a whole number, and it is suitable for tasks that involves counting and enumeration. So next is continuous data. Continuous data, on the other hand, can take any value within a specific range. These values can be integers or decimals. So let us see some examples. Height of an individual. Height can be any value within a specific range and have fractional components. For example, 5.7 feet. Next is temperature. Temperature can be measured with decimal values, taking any value within a range. Next is weight of products. So the weight of products can vary continuously and include decimal values. So continuous data is suitable for measurements with infinite possibilities within a given range. It is often used in scientific and engineering applications. So in exploring numerical variables, it involves distribution. So distribution, this refers to how the data is spread out or clustered. So clustered means grouping the similar type of data together. You can visualize this using histograms, box plots, or density plots. It helps you to understand if the data is symmetric, skewed, or has any outliers. So next is central tendency. This helps you to understand the typical or central value of the data. Common measures of central tendency includes the mean, median, and mode. The mean means it is the average. The median is the middle value. And the mode means the most frequent value. So next one is variability. This measures how much the data value differs from each other. Common measures of variability include range, standard deviation, and variance. The range is the difference between the maximum and minimum values, while the standard deviation and variance measure the average amount of deviation from the mean. So next, let us see the visualization of numerical variables. Visualization are a great way to explore and understand numerical variables. They provide a visual representation of the data, making it easier to identify trends, patterns, and relationships. So, common visualization for numerical variable includes box plots, histograms, scatter plots, and many more. So first let us see box plots. So this is the graph of the box plots that how we represent. So here the median is shown by a line inside a box, while the center box depicts the range of the data. This box plot displays the distribution of data using quartiles, median, and any outlier. They provide insights into the spread and skewness of the data. So next let us see the histogram. It is a type of bar plot where x-axis represents the bin range and y-axis represents the frequency. Histogram display the distribution of data by dividing it into bins and showing the frequency of values within each bin. They help visualize the shape of the data distribution. So next we see scatter plots. A scatter plot is a diagram where each value is the data set is represented by dot. These show the relationship between two numerical variables by plotting them as points on a graph. They help identifying correlation of patterns between the variables. So this is what about the visualization of numerical variables and exploring the numerical variables and exploring and understanding the data. Thank you.